Yeah, pause YouTube, how's it going everybody? Got for you guys today, the only upload of today just because I am busy today with other stuff. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy this, then by all means make sure to hit that like button, guys. Much like always, if we get 300 likes, that would be absolutely amazing. So make sure to hit the like button if you enjoy this and all that shenanigery. But yeah, if you guys missed my upload from yesterday, a link to that will be down in the description, as well as my previous live narrated Showdown battle if you might have missed that, which was actually a really good battle against one of my good friends, Thrills. And much like that live, this actually is not my team, and I will leave a link to the Smogon forums thread where they have like NU teams already on there so you guys can use them, so don't feel bad if you're like taking their teams. And the reason why I want to do that is because they actually really have some really cool and fun looking teams. Like this one looks like a lot of fun. I did have a couple games with it and I really do enjoy it, and this way it'll also help you guys who like maybe want to start battling but you don't know like where to begin with teams. So you can go click the Smogon link in the description below. They have paste spins of all the teams and like little short descriptions of what the teams do, how the teams are, and all that shenanigans, so you can use those. Then you guys can battle on Showdown and NU, and then eventually get your own teams. You're gonna be like, oh Leo, thank you for this, and it'll all be just dandy fun and it'll be great. And another reason why I'm doing this, because I know not everybody checks Smogon forums. Now don't worry, you don't need an account in order to go to the thread and like get the teams. So yeah, a link to that will be down in the description. This team is actually going to be there. I do not take credit for this team whatsoever. But yeah, go check that out, guys, if y'all would like to start doing some Showdown battles, but you don't know like where to begin. Anyways, let's take a look at this team. Basically, this team is based around getting up spikes with Quillfish and rocks with Rhydon, then just basically destroying things with Sceptile, Jinx, Kangaskhan, and Primeape is just here for default users as well as Revenge Killer. I personally really like Encore on Scarf Pokemon, because some of you guys may remember that I used Encore on my Scarf Raichu, and I had many situations where that really did save me, as I was able to Encore a Pokemon that was trying to set up, and then I could come in and Revenge Kill it. I've also really been wanting to use Jinx, and this is a Life Orb, a Lovely Kiss 3 attack set, which once you factor in like Spikes and Stealth Rocks, I guess the fact that you have hazards doesn't really mean that you need Nasty Plot, although I almost did put the old 5th gen set, which was Lovely Kiss, Substitute, Nasty Plot, and Ice Beam with leftovers, but I was like, well, I want to try something different, so I've been keeping this set. I messed around with the EVs on this Rhydon, and I put Roar over Dragon Tail just for Pokemon to try to get up sub, and then I changed the moveset on Kangaskhan because personally I like Return and Drain Punch over like Double Edge and Earthquake, and I mean Spikes and Rocks will most likely be up, so Kangaskhan will still be putting in work. And then Sceptile is a Pokemon I've really been wanting to use recently, and that's what really caught my eye of this team. I was like, oh, Sceptile, I want to use Sceptile. But yeah, guys, that is a team, so with that being said, let's get this started. Alright guys, so we got a battle here, and this dude has a very scary looking team. Whoa, I think I actually know this team. I think this is an RMT team, if I'm not mistaken. Leads though, I'm not really too sure, honestly. Maybe he'll lead off with Lantern? Yeah, I don't want to lead off with Rhydon or Quillfish. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is lead off with Kangaskhan, because I feel that's an aggressive play, as he ends up leading off with the Vileplume. Oh, he could just go straight for the Sleep Powder, which would be really bad for me. Kangaskhan is going to come in handy with that Sucker Punch. I don't think I'm really going to need Rocks too much, as he does end up going for the safe Sleep Powder. And he most likely is just going to Giga Drain this turn. So I'm going to make a aggressive play into my Jinx, as he still gets off a lot of damage. Whoa. And I should be able to just safely Ice Beam, I believe. Yeah, because nothing will safely switch in. And I lose nothing by it, because even if he brings in the Lantern as he does here, I do have the Lovely Kiss. So I'm going to go for that without any fear, as I managed to put this to sleep. That's really nice, because that's one less thing I have to kind of not worry about anymore. Ah, that Vileplume is just really stopping Sceptile, because Sceptile could definitely put in some work to his team. But I'm just going to Psychic, as that is nowhere near to a KO, as he unfortunately gets the first turn Wake. So he switches into his Feraligatr, And I have dry skin. So what I'm gonna do is get off as much. Wow, that was a terrible play on his part. I'm guessing he hasn't seen Jinx before, but yeah, that was really bad on his part because I get rid of Feraligatr. Wow, that's actually really good for me. As he brings in Cryogonal. This thing is actually a bit of a problem. And I'm thinking that it's Life Orbed. I'm gonna switch right into my Primeape because I feel I still have use for Jinx. I still have use for Jinx. As he Flash Cannons, okay. And then this turn what I can do is just safely go for a U-turn, I believe. As he's gonna switch out into the Vileplume. Please no Effect Spore. Thank you. As I should be able to bring back in Jinx. And I'm gonna Lovely Kiss again. Yeah, because he's probably gonna bring in Lantern as he brings in Cryogonal, and I miss. That's actually really upsetting. Allow me to not get a free switch into my Kangaskhan. And I'm gonna predict him to bring in the Vileplume this turn, and hopefully I can 2 KO, but he actually brings in the Rhydon, and I still get off a decent amount of damage on that. As I'm gonna surprise him with the Drain Punch. Doesn't do entirely too much damage, but it's fine, seeing as I lose nothing by staying in and going one-on-one against it. But I think what I'm gonna do is actually return this turn, as I do manage to catch the incoming Vileplume, and I get a crit, which is actually really helpful because now I'll be able to follow it up and knock out this Vileplume. Unfortunately though, he does get the Effect Spore, which is really annoying. But that is kind of payback for that crit, although I missed Lovely Kiss, which would have kind of made this Cryogonal less of a threat really, and that play with Gator was just really bad. I'm guessing, then again, Jinx really isn't all that common in the tier, but you can hover it over and see its abilities, that's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch as he Earthquakes and he crits me. Oh, you gotta love this Hex, right? Yeah. I'm gonna switch right into my Sceptile this turn. If anything, he should Rock Blast, actually. No, he just ends up going for the Giga Drain. I mean, bleh. He ends up going for the Earthquake. As I'm going to... I want to Focus Blast, actually. Predicting the Cryogonal, as he actually brings in the Sigilyph, and I get off no damage on that. I'm going to surprise him though, but I don't think this knocks him out. Nope. Maybe he went for a non-attacking move, but he actually ends up going for the Psyshock. And then this turn I should be able to bring in my Primeape, and I think a U-turn actually knocks him out. What I could have done was switch down into Rhydon, possibly as fodder, but I don't know, I didn't want to do that. I felt that was a bit of a bad play. Plus, if I get rid of this Sigilyph, I will be able to just safely close combat. As I get a crit, highly doubt the crit mattered. As... he probably has Freeze Dry. I bring in Rhydon, I bait him to bring in Lantern or Cryogonal. I bring in Kangaskhan, he just gets a free switch into Rhydon. That crit, man, just really hurt Kangaskhan. And I mean, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna bring Kangaskhan. Because I think at this point I win with Primeape. Hopefully. All I really have to do is just get off a little bit more damage on that Lantern, and I should be able to just come in and spam close combat. Yeah, I think I'm sitting in a decent position. See, as he does bring in the Rhydon. If anything, I'm just gonna go for Fake Out. That really didn't help me at all. See, what I'm thinking is I can bring in Quillfish, get up a layer of spikes to wear down Lantern, and just bring it down lower to where close combat will actually knock it out. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna go for layer spikes as he goes for the Earthquake. Just as I expected, I'm fine with that, because what I could definitely do is get up another layer of spikes. This way, I get even more damage off, although I don't really know how much is gonna come in handy. And what if he lives close combat? That's what I'm kind of worried about now. I'm just gonna waterfall, as I'm able to knock him out. I'm a-okay with this because one less thing I have to worry about. And if he brings in the lantern, the volt switch, that'll actually be really bad for him to do. As he brings in the cryogonal, I could definitely Thunder Wave, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna Thunder Wave. As he just clean knocks me out. And now Primeape should be able to come in. And since I am Scarfed, I will be able to clean up with close combat, I believe. Yeah, I think I win, just as I thought I would. And this is where him saving Sigilyph might have helped him, because he could have switched it in after I close combated this turn. Although then again, I probably would have actually U-turned instead of close combating, predicting the switch into Sigilyph, and then knocked it out, then brought back in Primeape. But this is the moment of truth. Please, yes. Woo, okay. That was not a bad game. And yeah, although that play with Feraligatr just as I said though, I mean, Jinx really isn't all that common. Then again, he could have just hovered over the mouse. I don't really know why he did that. But yeah, guys, I'm running unlimited time, so hopefully y'all did enjoy this, and if you did, then make sure to hit that like button, guys. Make sure to go check out the previous 2 uploads if you did miss them as well. And with that being said, I will see you all next time. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe, because I should be able to record something for tomorrow. Maybe, probably. I don't know. But yeah, later, everybody.